So what does it mean to me to be a storyteller? Initially, I did not want to be a storyteller. I understood the value of the program. I understood all of the words around the storyteller program, but having been directly impacted by the criminal justice system for most of my adult life, I didn't know what it was going to look like to be able to have to share that story with the general public. But once I did my first one and seeing the response that I got from the community, it really empowered me to share my story, be able to share different parts of my story for different audiences. And an amazing thing has come out of the storytelling program, and which is I stopped being a victim of my story and I took my voice back.
Well, being able to share my story gives a voice to those, I believe, that don't have a voice yet. And it also empowers me from moving from victim to victor.
For me, to be a storyteller and to tell my story truly means that I get to own my past and not live in guilt and shame from my past, and to be able to move forward and hopefully help other women know that they can do the same thing.
Storytelling is so instrumental in my life. As a child, I was not allowed to talk. I was not allowed to ask a question. I wasn't allowed to turn on a light or ask permission to turn on a light. I was silenced. And living for 30 years, not having a voice, was devastating. And when I came to incarceration, you don't get a voice there either. You have to have their voice. And you're told what you can say and what you can't, and what you can think and what you can't. And I came to Arouet, and I learned that my story had meaning.
Storytelling to me has, for the first time in my life, given me a voice. I grew up believing that I didn't have a voice, that I wasn't important, and nothing I had lived through or survived was important enough to be heard. When I spoke for the first time, I was told that I was making a difference, and I was making connection that I had never made before.
Thank you, Elissa, for making storytelling possible. It really helps women like me to be able to express myself.
Thank you, Elissa, for being part of the Storyteller program and allowing someone like myself to share my story for those that do not have a voice.
Your leadership and your way of being able to make this possible for people like me, you've changed lives, you've saved lives, and you are more than deserving. You've changed more than you will ever know.
Thank you, Elissa, from the bottom of my heart. I never in my life thought that I would be where I am today, and it's through this program of storytelling that I have my voice. Thank you so much, and I congratulate you on this award.
I want to thank Elissa for helping us create the Storyteller program and giving me an opportunity to have my voice back and empowering me to share that with the community. And I also wanted to congratulate her on being a recipient of our very first Catalyst for Change Award.